I'm coming on to do a reading for the collective. It is just going to be a general energy check-in, so it may or may not resonate with you. Just take what resonates and leave what does not. Don't make something fit your situation if it doesn't fit or does not make sense for you, okay? So I think this is just going to be a short reading, but we'll see how it comes out, okay? So happy Mother's Day to everyone, even if you are not a mother or a father that has kids that you take care of. I hope you're finding something that you enjoy doing for the day, okay? Okay, so let's see what comes out for the reading. I'm going to use this deck. Okay. Okay, so we have the Eight of Cups. Okay. The the Six of Swords. The Fool. So you could have recently walked away from some sort of deceit that was happening, or you could have recently walked away from some sort of dishonesty that was happening, and maybe you felt like people that you had trusted in some way, maybe that you had really relied on, were dishonest, and you had gone towards this new beginning, but it was like you had in some way been placed in that position to go towards a new start. Although I do feel like you're still looking at a situation where there was this dishonesty that was happening, and it may have been something where it's like, it may have in a way with these bats showing up here, it's like something that was like what you couldn't see but ended up sensing or realizing by an intuitive notion or nudge, or what your intuition was telling you that was hidden. It was almost really creepy what was happening in a situation, the deceit that was going on, or the lies or the rumors or the things that were being manipulated in a situation around you. And it was like something that kept on going. It wasn't like one or two things that had happened. It was like this long string of tales that were being told about you that were being hidden. And it was like this passion that people had to ignite these false stories about you while you were just going towards this new beginning in your life that was opening up as like a fresh new start, or a new chapter for you to start, like in some way new over like past deceit that you had come out of, while all these like magnificent tales of treachery and torture and lies and deceit were being told about you. And it's like some people may have been looking at this like, how is this possible that all this is true? But it's like you didn't even have an awareness that this much was going on until you stepped away from a situation and really like took a look at it from a distance, and were really guided to look inward and see what was happening. And you were able to see this from a higher point of view and realize like the manipulation that was going on, even though there was not a lot of clarity around facts, because a lot of that had been buried in the ground or in a place of disguise, because people that were causing the deceit wanted the fulfillment of you not being able to see the clarity around the situation. There was this clarity that came in by like guidance or intuitive notions that can often be described as our gut feeling, or our fight or flight, or our it's like our what is that called, our survival response to either like get out of a situation or go towards the situation, or be directed in what way. That's what our instincts are do for us. They tell us how to survive certain situations. So that might have kicked in and given you clarity on how to maybe move quickly out of something that was passionately trying to drag you down, or drag you out of drag you through like something that was in some way like malevolent, or trying to bring you into drag you through some sort of chaos that could have been something that you had been connected to in some way in your past, but that you had fulfillment in coming through and coming out of, and really walking out of and coming into a new beginning around. I feel like you are really passionate about a new start that you're going to, or going through, or coming through. You could be doing this independently. You could be feeling like kind of immature in a space that you're in, or like you're really passionately going towards some sort of beginning, but you may feel like you had to really do this really focused on maybe your own sense of self or awareness around what you have with you. And what you like ignites your soul, your passions, your like what sparks you to continue to move forward, or focusing on that self-driven drive to move forward. Because I feel like you could be really independently self-focused right now, because you may have been solely connected to the self to continue to move forward, or depending on yourself to continue to move forward, which could be putting you in a younger energy just in itself, is trying to is this connection to the focus on that really solo independent type of space. Even if you are older, it could be connecting you to a place where you are just in this younger space or younger energy, or you're coming up as having a younger energy because of the place you're in life right now. You may be traveling, or you may be connecting to like doing things more spontaneously, or going towards things a lot more spontaneously, really, because you're not rooted in a lot of like being responsible for a lot of different people or things. You could probably just be able to get up and go and do what you want at this point in time. So it's really like you may just be able to do the things you're driven to do, which could be a plus side, but also you are still kind of eerily looking at what has happened in these past situations while trying to move forward into a really spontaneous new beginning.